Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We're continuing our Wanderlust series here in Mississippi Acres. If you're new to the series, we basically just walk from one side of the map to the other with the wind in our face, hoping that we come across some really cool stuff and hopefully don't startle them too much. I'm the kind of person who likes to run around maps and not necessarily take my sweet time. That style may appeal to you, it may not, but I like to say that up front so that those of you who are not interested in a slightly unrealistic way of doing this game can choose to find something else to spend your time on. Our goal today is to make it to the top outpost up here, and hopefully we'll find some really cool stuff. In the last episode, I believe we shot down a bunch of birds. That was really fun. So we're going to hopefully find some alligators maybe today, maybe some other maybe some rabbits. I'd really like to get a rabbit before we get out of here if we can, but that's really... Oh, here we go. Get our zero set up so that I can... So it's traveling and it's alert right now, but I don't want to spook it. Let's see if there's anything else nearby that would give us a chance to do anything. So we got one there. I really want to go after a female, but might be the only option we have. I think it swam away. I think I spooked it too far. Oh well. That's okay. I didn't really want to go after a female anyway, if I could avoid it. Could do that. Gone now. And anything nearby is also gone, so yeah, there's that. Oh. I think we got her. It's not going to be a vital shot, but it at least clears her off the board, so I can live with that. We'll check and see if there's... Ooh, wait. We got a medium alligator there. Let's try to get him. Too high, I think. I can get him in the lungs, but these guys are tough. Right, so that one died. I think that one's going to die as well. Again, It's hard to tell with the alligators because the alligators tend to be super resilient. So, you know... You think you get a vital shot and the health just kind of starts dropping down really fast, but with the alligators, it doesn't necessarily happen that way. Sometimes, like, they got some really tough skin and they take a little while to die, so it's entirely possible that... that's the body right there. It's entirely possible, yeah, it's like, see, for this one, we ended up getting a really strong lung shot on one of those hits there. So, let me run over here and wait for this guy to come over and we'll see how we did. Oh, he's gonna go. I really hate that this is the way that this works. They should really just make it go to the nearest shore, and then you run over and pick it up. Because now I just gotta wait for it to take its sweet time heading over to where I was when I shot it. I don't know who made that design decision. It's not a good design decision. They should just go to the nearest shoreline, and then you run around. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for that to slowly meander over to where I was. It was only a medium. And I don't care enough. Like, this is a really bad design decision that needs to change. There's no call for this. Forcing us to sit here and wait while it just meanders on towards where it's going. It's really irritating. I'm not waiting for that. So, we got a female deer call over here. I don't actually see anything. I only came over here to check because sometimes...
Not gonna lie. Living in a wetland does have its advantages.
If I can talk over you, sometimes there might be some males nearby, but unfortunately it's in the bushes over there, so yeah, that's still going to be another like a minute at least to get to where I could actually get to it. I'm not waiting for that. I have better things to do. Oh. Better things to do than wait around for a corpse to float its way over to me. This isn't reasonable. Oh, this scent. It is reasonable. Never mind. Probably not going to be able to find it anyway through all of this stuff. So, yeah, we got a warning call, and as always, it's on the other side, so I'm probably not going to get a chance to do anything with this. I'll try to get another shot at it since it's being convenient. Oh, come on! Well, we killed it. We killed it at least. Okay, having the dog do some tracking so we can hopefully get him leveled up. I don't even know. What level is he right now? He is currently a level 15 pointer and a level 9 tracker, so if we can get him maxed out on levels, I don't have to really worry about paying too much attention to him except for when I need him. And we'll figure out what this particular deer was. Good job. Get you on that. And then, so yeah, we got a silver. First shot was in the leg. Second shot, we kind of were able to just pierce through to the lung. So we got really lucky on that one. That really shouldn't have gone the way that it went, but just kind of worked out for us that time. So I can live with that. And since we ended up getting stuck over here anyways, looking for that, I guess we'll go back and grab that gator. Otherwise, I would have just ran on. It's just, I really have a problem with things that waste your time. Like if I want to slow down and take my time, then that's one thing. But when there's mechanics in a game that forces you to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs and wait, and it's like, dude, I'm playing a video game. I'm not trying to like 100% simulate real hunting. I don't want to slow down. I want to play the game. I want to hunt the way I want to hunt. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And if I miss things, I miss things. That's on me. But this right here, this is just an irritating mechanic that has no call for being in the game the way that it is. They need to make it to where it just minimizes the amount of time you have to wait for it to get there. Go to the closest shoreline, because I can run way faster than this is going to float anywhere. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll continue on towards the next outpost and see what other kind of trouble we can get into. I have a mating call from a female about 200 yards off in that, or 200 meters off in that direction, which realistically means it's probably going to be in a bunch of closed-off trees and stuff, and I would really rather just leave those guys alone. Okay, I guess we'll try to take this. Yeah. No idea how we did there. Looks like we didn't really get a good shot. And it is now... Is it swimming? I can't tell. It all went by too fast for me to tell what kind of animal it was. I'm not that worried about it. We have plenty of gators, so I'm not overly concerned. I'm going to take the scope off and just be ready for anything at this point. It's a gator right there. I'll take that. Oh, that's a big one. That one looks big. Is this a dead one? Okay. That was creepy. It was just sitting right there below the surface. Okay. He looked a lot bigger than the score indicated, but that's fine. A little bronze there. Where's that one we shot over here? Did he run back on land, or... I have no idea. See something here. Takes care of that one. I'm mostly just trying to clear them off the board, because I'm fairly certain that none of these are going to be that big. So, let's take what we can get. Growling, or is that 208? Wasn't even a silver. We had one over here. One that I thought it looked like it went back on land, but I don't know. I guess maybe he came back and maybe he didn't die. I don't see anything over here. I feel like we were tracking pretty solidly. It came back this way, but I don't know. Probably possible it got lost over there in somewhere, because I just didn't really get a good shot at it. Yo, right here. This one just does not want to die. Alright, yeah, we got a lot of gators happening right here. So, I'm not really getting a good chance to check them out before I what was 371? I should have paid more attention to that. But yeah, we're just not, I mean, this is a good place for us to run through, because we're kind of spooking them and they're freaking out, and I can kind of hear them starting to run away because they're not very happy with me being here, but, you know, we're clearing some stuff out. Visual indicator's a little confusing because it's a bird above our head. Okay, I think we're out of gator territory at this point, so we're going to continue up north towards our outpost over here. An eastern wild turkey flying away over here. We hit it. I'm going to run after it, because a lot of times when we hit it like that, it doesn't actually die. Oh, we got another alligator warning call. We're going to switch over to the pistol, and hopefully we can get this guy. A lot of times they'll sit there and take a second to kind of figure out what's going on before they start running off, and they don't really run that fast, so maybe we can spot him before he gets away. If not, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. He got away. The 30 meat. Yeah, he's right here in the bushes. In the bushes. Come on, we're going to try to flank him and see if I can get a shot on him before he gets in the water. Doesn't like it's going to happen, though. Oh, there he is. Alright, well, we got a good shot on him. I think I forgot. I have to remember I have to keep talking while I'm doing it, or you guys aren't going to see the actual shots, but that's alright. Let's see. Did we get him? Hard to tell what's going on right now. I'm hearing growling. That might be the dog, or it might be the alligators. So, doesn't look like we ended up getting that one. And I'm not 100% sure that we got that turkey either. Not seeing any indication of that female, wherever she might be. So yeah, did we get that I mean, yeah, I don't even have any hunting pressure right there, which means that we hit that turkey or whatever, but didn't end up actually getting the kill there. That kind of sucks. It means it got hit by a pebble or something and just it didn't end up doing enough damage to kill it. Oh, now we're getting hunting pressure over here, indicating that we killed that alligator. So I don't know. Noises. But, yet again, I'm not waiting for that, sorry. I'm just far out, I'm not waiting for that. Ourselves a warning call from an alligator here. I'm going to automatically head left to try to cut him off before he runs over to the water. See if I can spot him before he does. May have gotten in between him and the water. So I'm gonna run up in here. But the dog, I can't. It's hard to tell what's the dog and what's the alligator. Did he get to the water? Did I just somehow miss it completely? There's a male over here. I don't know where he went. He might have made it. He might have made it to the water. Somehow he ended up slipping past me as I was running over here. It's weird. Wasn't really expecting that. Yo, we got a turkey flying left or right to left. It was flying right over there, and I don't see it anymore. Maybe it landed. That's weird. It's weird when that happens. It was flying very obviously right in front of me, or ish, sort of right in front of me, but then just kind of vanished into the trees there. Shouldn't have changed direction. The animals in this game don't really change direction that much unless they run into something. So maybe there was a tree or something in the way and it had to turn, or I don't know. I don't even know. Do the turkeys turn in flight, or do they have to keep going in the same in a straight direction? Oh wow. Okay. We're just getting kind of unlucky with the sounds today. Got the deer right there. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get an angle on him. Trivial, minor. We hit him, but we hit the first one. Unfortunately, it clearly was not a good shot, and I wasn't expecting it to be. But that's all right. We have diamond white-tailed deer and all of that. I'm not, like I said, this isn't really the trophy hunting series. We're just kind of seeing what we can get. There's no ethical concerns here because it's a video game, so we're treating it as a game and not as a true-to-life simulator. You know, that's just the way I play the game. Oh, the female gray fox somewhere over there. That would be kind of cool to go after, but the predators are super skittish, and it's off in the direction where the scent is, so there's just kind of no point. It's already fleeing, so there's no point in really going after that. Well, unfortunately, I am out of time for today's episode. We actually did get a lot done today as far as hunting alligators and stuff like that, but for the most part, we didn't cover as much ground as I would have liked to. Still, pretty good day's work, I think, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. You can also join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who would prefer to go outside of YouTube, because I know some of you like to do that, and those links are there for your convenience. So again, thank you very much for your time. Be sure to come back for our next hunt, which will likely be in a different reserve since we made it a fair bit of the way up here. And I'll see you then.